the Thunderbringer and Hefty Leaks.
Both of them, well, Thunderbringer on reasonably low health and Blacksmith being weak himself.
I think Pharaoh's coming down for a gank on Soul Stealer.
He's hiding in the forest, so...
Soul Stealer probably... No, I don't think he does. No. Now he's looking for a gank bottom.
So a bit of a waste of time really from Pharaoh there, but if he can get a kill, it'll be worth it. Lots of damage going down on Corrupt.
Yeah, here we go.
But
ulti
and Vindicator going down. Pharaoh ulting some creeps. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Was that lag or
fail? Is what it was.
Yeah, it's pretty fail. Chalk that up to fail. Valkyrie gonna start creep pulling. Hoping to, but the creeps don't want any of it.
And Magebane still with the same items we saw about 5 minutes ago. Has he been buying items back at base? I hope so. Or has he just not been getting any gold at all?
Hope he's got some items at base, otherwise this could be a bit of a steamroll. But he does have I suppose, an average gold per minute. So let's just see if he ever goes back. He could just use the courier to bring them up there. I'm not sure why he hasn't already if he does have items, so maybe he doesn't.
Well, the courier's been... There's marchers owned by... he has got marchers in the courier coming down to him now. But if that's all he's got, I'm a bit worried for him really. Because he's meant to be the team carry.
Valkyrie going down to the combination of Blacksmith and Thunderbringer again.
Yep, dying to
Birmingham has big nuke. I'm really disappointed with the FNR Valkyrie. It's been starting on the lane now for the last 5 minutes, pretty much solo.
So I'll have to stop you there. Plague Rider going down, Pharaoh ulting and Vindicator going down too. Magebane doing a useless ulti.
Richard Hag portaling in though, looking for a counter gank, but I don't think they're going to have any of it. Lots of slows going down, but I think this is going to be a retreat for PO, and they've had the best of that fight.
It was a 1-1 trade-off, I believe. Vindicator and Plague respectively. So Caution, what was you saying? You're disappointed with FNR?
With the Valk in particular. Oh, there we go. There's a nice arrow at the top rune.
That was a great arrow, preventing Soul Stealer from getting the illusions.
He could die here with Hag coming in to back him up. Yeah, nice. There's we need to see more of from FNR Valkyrie. If they're going to turn this game around, they need to be getting on top of Corrupted with Pharaoh and Valkyrie. Roaming the map almost.
Definitely.
Yes, I was expecting more as well with all these Link heroes, much more roaming, much more movement, but they seem to be pretty stationary.
Vindicator just taunting Plague Rider bottom really with that silence, and trying to creep drag, but failing. Missing a silence. And Valkyrie's got her illusions stationed in the forest for some extra vision, hopefully trying to catch one of them out, and they've caught Thunderbringer out. A stun going off again. Pharaoh going to pick up.
That's Thunder down. He did try to ulti though.
And if Blacksmith had been there just a second earlier, they might have been able to salvage something out of that, but that's the way the cookie crumbles.
2 couriers for PAL, gonna really help them supply themselves.
Richard Hag does have a puzzle box, so I'm going to see how that turns out for...
That's actually a really good item, if used well.
The mana drain on the level 3 puzzle box, I believe it's 275 mana.
I think it's something along those lines, yeah.
Yeah, so if they can use that on Thunderbringer, that'll do a lot of damage to him, as well as...
I'd be looking for a gank down bottom. Arrow in on Corrupted, hits it.
Valkyrie's really stepped her game up, just landing 3 arrows in a row now, I think, but Corrupted's not going to go down. No, he doesn't. Plague goes. Plague. No, Plague survives. No, he goes.
Some nice action there.
And I believe Vindicator went down during all that.
And Thunderbringer is in some trouble though, but I think he's going to get away from this. Wow, that was unlucky for FNR. I think they could have got a lot more out of that if Corrupted hadn't got away.
Yeah, there was some clever juking in the forest. Ooh, the arrow killing a Warlock.
It's frustrating. But it is nice to see Valkyrie hitting those arrows now consistently. I think maybe she just needed to warm up a bit.
Yeah, perhaps her fingers were cold.
Magebane healing up from the Winged Courier. He's got his steam boots now, so that's going to give him a little bit of extra health or damage, whichever he decides.
Yeah. Vindicator is now officially the ward bitch and has almost nothing in the way of strength items, +1 strength from a minor totem. And having trouble killing a Warlock.
And see, I don't really like to play Vindicator because unless you do sort of ridiculously well in the lanes, you just become an easy target for people to gank.
Yeah, I think the idea was for FNR to just use him as a ulti bitch to disrupt team fights. And
Yeah.
also for babysitter for Magebane, which didn't turn out too well because Magebane was getting pretty much owned in the bottom lane.
What do you think, Caution?
Yeah, I think he did the role of babysitting a little bit wrong because basically he was creep pulling, which is great, but then Magebane was sat next to the tower doing nothing. So maybe it was better for him to stay in the lane a bit more and go for his orb attack because he's not picked it up. So if he's staying on the lane a bit more, harassed with his first kill, and then also orb walked, then he could have done a hell of a lot better job. But as it is, Magebane completely underfarmed. Some action up bottom.
Well, there's a lot of movement bottom. Soulstealer was in Invis, but just come out of it now. He probably was looking to get an ulti off, and Vindicator does go down. Easy.
And there is some action top as well. Blacksmith going down to a combination of Wretched Hag and Valkyrie.
Did Valkyrie land another arrow?
I think she did.
Good job from Valkyrie again. It's really what they needed. There's another 1-1 exchange, but from different lanes this time. We've got
Wretched
four people. So we've got 4 people from Power bottom. They're probably going to look to push a tower.
And Plague does have his ulti off cooldown, so if they can get rid of the creeps, then that ulti will be a devastating blow to FNR. But I think they're going to back off now, thinking they're wasting time. But surely not. There's only 2 heroes bottom from.
I think they're just waiting for the next creeper.
Yeah. Pharaoh in the forest, maybe looking to try and pick one of them off if they any stragglers. Soulstealer going Invis though, picking up the kill on the tower, which is nice. Play did portal top, but getting chased down by a puzzle box mauler. Actually taking a lot of damage, going down. And Wretched Hag does go down in that exchange from Plague Rider's ulti. Someone denying a tower from PO as well.
Yep. Corrupted just harassing Valkyrie a bit away from the lane, but Valkyrie just decided to go down, pick up a regen rune, which will just nullify that.
It's going to be interesting. Is she going to see Thunderbringer? Another arrow going off.
Arrows going off. And waiting for mana for a nuke.
Yeah.
And I think this should be Thunder down.
I don't know.
Oh.
Valkyrie going down and Vindicator going down. That's nice from Soulstealer. Although Pharaoh does pick up the kill, sneaky little ulti.
That was map hacks.
Soulstealer, he's blocked himself in. Soulstealer getting some damage on, but Pharaoh's going to get away.
If Soulstealer keeps this up, I think FNR are going to be in a bit of trouble. Soulstealer does have his Assassin Shroud, which would help gank, and also get his ulti off in a better position.
With that Soulsteal ability, he's got 170 damage to 176 damage, which is huge at this stage in the game. I mean, compared to Corrupted Disciple, he's got who's only got nearly 100 damage.